So today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect scrambled eggs. And if you stay till the end, I'm actually going to show it to you two ways. One is the way I do it and the way I'm used to it. But then another guy, somebody called Gordon Ramsay, I'm sure you know him. So he does it a very, very different way. So I'm going to try his way, so bear with me if I don't get it right. But apparently those eggs are super, super soft. So we'll give that a shot. So what I'm going to do is I have some eggs over here. These are 6 eggs that I've just broken. There's nothing added to it yet. So we're going to add all of that first, right? So I want to add some salt and pepper. Now if you ask Gordon Ramsay, he says salt actually breaks down the eggs. We don't want to do that. This is about half to 1 teaspoon. Adjust this according to your taste. I don't like too much salt in my food, so I put less. And I'm going to add some pepper as well. I'm going to add some cream. Now with the cream, I'm going to take it out of my fridge because I don't want to use cream that's warm. Make sure the cream always stays chilled, right? So we got some cream here. This is thick creme fraiche, and I will just add about 1 spoon of that. That should do it. So this, I'm going to go and beat. So if you want to follow me here, start that and give it a nice mix. Okay, so you can see the air bubbles forming. So that's what we want in there. Okay, so that should be good enough. Set that down. Let's come back to our stove. Okay, I have my stove on, and this is an induction top. If you're using a flame, put it on medium, not high. So I'm going to set mine to a medium level. That's about right. So first step, we add butter. Guys, please don't use oil. It doesn't work. You have to have butter and scrambled eggs. The creaminess, the lovely flavor all comes from butter. So I take some butter in my pan. I'm going to be generous, but if you're health conscious, you don't want too much butter, you can put less, but put at least about a teaspoon in there. So I'm going to put 2, maybe 3 teaspoons. So that's for 6 eggs. I think that's good. Let's just wait for this to melt down. My butter is nice and sizzling, but don't let it brown or burn because that's not going to taste good in the scrambled eggs, and the eggs will lose color. So I'm just going to drop this egg mixture with salt, pepper and cream into my butter. So we get this in here and you just stir like so. You don't have to stir it vigorously. And what we want to do is make sure they're nice and fluffy and large in size. So we just keep stirring.
Can we replace the cream with cold milk?
Yes, very good question. I should have said that. Sorry. Thank you for the question. Yes, you can. Use about, in 6 eggs, I would use about between about 40 to 50 ml of cold milk. Cream, of course, I use less. I mean, you saw how much I put. I put about a tablespoon worth. We want to keep stirring, so I don't want to mess up my perfect scrambled eggs, like I call them. So hopefully they turn out right. So what I do is I move the parts that are cooked. So I just tilt my pan a little bit, move the parts that are cooked to the side, so I make sure the rest of it cooks. You want to keep a plate handy because I'm going to, in about a minute or 2, take it off heat. We don't want it to cook too much because the thing about eggs is they cook in residual heat as well. So you see that, and you see how it's still a little runny, right? You want to take them out right now because what will happen is they'll continue cooking on that plate from the heat that's in the eggs. So that's it. We've got some nice scrambled eggs. So look at that. That's nice and creamy, and you saw how it was running in there, but it's still cooking even now that those eggs are cooking. Look at that, the wobble. That's what you want to see in eggs. So that's my scrambled eggs, guys, and that's my way. And let's do it the Michelin chef way. So what Gordon says is cold pan. This is not on heat right now, so this is chill, right? If you want, to add toppings, when the eggs are about half done and runny, you can add cheese to it. You cook, and if you're adding anything else, onions, tomatoes, peppers, sausages, fry them off separately in a pan, and then add them at the same stage when they're about 80% done. And then all you're doing is you want to mix together those ingredients because they've already been cooked out separately. So let's get to Mr. Gordon Ramsay's way. Cold pan, cold eggs. So I don't know if this will work, but on his YouTube channel it looks fantastic, right? So there you go. Just drop the eggs in there. And in that, we're going to add some butter. Okay, now we take this. Now this obviously is still hot from the pan I use, so I'm going to move it to that. Now, how many of you make besan laddu at home? So when you're making besan laddu, you do know that if you leave that mixture for a second, you're probably going to ruin it, right? You have to keep stirring it constantly. And what I'm going to do here now is bring it closer, Amara. This is Gordon Ramsay here. So, so this is just cold, ice cold. I mean not ice cold, but fridge cold eggs. Break them down with the butter, overheat. Okay, so in this technique, basically what Gordon does is Chef Gordon Ramsay, what he does is he mixes it all over heat, just like that, and stirring vigorously. And then we're going to take it off heat. Then we're going to put it back on, put it back again. And at the very end, we'll add salt and pepper, because according to him, like I told you earlier, salt breaks down the eggs before you want them broken down. That's way too technical for me too, guys. If you don't understand, don't worry, I don't either. So you see how the eggs are starting to cook? They're slightly cooking, and I'm stirring vigorously and fast. Okay, you can't stop this. You have to keep going. The minute you stop, this style of eggs is ruined. So there you go. Now take it off heat. I mean, he's not very kind, is he? I mean, if he hears me calling him Gordon Ramsay, he's going to be pissed off. Apologies, chef. Apologies. This is your way. Okay, now, so off heat, back on heat again. And you see, the eggs are starting to cook a little bit, but you never stop stirring. Just remember, every time you forget, just remember besan laddu, right? Okay.
I can see the steam coming out.
Yeah, so now you see that's nice and hot. Back off heat. So no more heat. Stir, 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 stir. Okay, so off heat, back on heat again. So you see, this is a little more patient and more difficult process. Okay, so on heat, stir, 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 off heat. Just add salt and pepper. So we're going to incorporate some cream. So this is cooking so fast right now. See how fast that's cooked. But that's super, super creamy. So obviously, chef got it right. So you can leave comments and say which one you like better. So what I'm going to do is cool the eggs down by adding cold, fresh cream to it, because otherwise they're going to keep cooking. And Anu's added the salt and the pepper. Thank you. And off heat, completely off heat. On heat for a second. These are done. They're obviously a lot creamier in texture. I'll put my Chef Gordon Ramsay eggs over here as well. Okay, now, so the difference is, this is a little more creamy. I mean, this one is a little more creamy. So, the taste test. Who's going to do tasting and tell me which is better? Because I can't do this. So that's, you've had this many times, that's mine.
And it's not hot.
This is not hot, but this will be.
This puppy can handle it.
So this is basic scrambled eggs, like I said. And this is Chef Ramsay. So also what I do is I love paprika. You don't have to do this. I just usually top it off with a little bit of paprika. Okay, what's the verdict? Verdict.
To tell you the truth, the reason why I like our home Varun's eggs because it is a lot more come together. The eggs have actually had time to sit together and they.
But taste?
They're both nice and creamy. They both have.
Really?
Yeah, you should taste this. It's very similar to how you make it. The taste is almost the same. It's just a little apart. It's not cooked together.
Guys. She's my wife. Okay, so she's clearly biased. Gordon Ramsay wins hands down. This I like this. So I've never tried this before. I'm going to make this from now. That's really good. Don't get me wrong. Not that I don't like this. This is a simpler process. If you don't stir this, I mean, you're not going to get that at all. So stir. What I like about this is the cream is uncooked, so I can taste cream in it, right? In this chef's version. So again, it's a personal choice. If you don't want to taste fresh cream, then do it my way, like I showed you earlier. Overall, at least in today's exercise, I mean, mine does come out creamier than this normally, I have to admit. And I just overcooked them maybe 10 seconds. Literally, that's the difference, guys. I cooked them 10 seconds longer than I wanted to. and this one has come out really clean.
You know what is going to happen in the next 1 or 2 minutes while this has been cooling down and this was cooking? This will also harden.
Yeah, it will harden.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So
Again, bias, guys. See the wife. So, anyway. So, all right.
thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you next time on another live session. Thank you. See you soon.
Ciao.